Hey everybody, how's it going? Brbteabreak here with a first impression of Postmortem, One Must Die Extended Cut, which is a political narrative adventure game developed by Unbound Creations. And the goal of Postmortem is to play as an agent of death, and your goal is to kill somebody in a large group of people, and depending on who you kill can change the fate of the conflict-torn country as it goes through an industrial revolution. So first we'll go through the settings. There's full audio options here, which is nice. And there are resolution options, but I do not go up to 1080p. 720p is the max, from what I can tell. And let's get in there. The game is very intriguing premise, to say the least. Let's proceed to the briefing room. So here we are deaf. Good looking deaf, let's be honest here. And welcome to Postmortem. The two functions as a brief tutorial, and we'll go through this quickly. Pretty much we can move around with our WASD keys, and can interact with certain people, such as this lovely lady over here.
Welcome.
Welcome, hello. And as you can see, there will be lots of dialogue options, as you can see here, 1 to 3. Some of them have up to 6 or 7 choices, so there are a lot of options in this game. And it's mainly about critical thinking. We'll just skip through this quickly so we can get to, let's go female. Can I change that? Okay, I didn't change it by accident. Okay, whatever. We'll go check out the actual game. There's a tutorial to learn how to play. We'll go over here. And this game here is very much about critical thinking, and really it's all up to you what you want to do in this game. The developers have given a lot of choice or a lot of trust to the player in this sense. And this can kind of, kick them in the ass at the same time, as some people don't really grasp on what this game really is about. Okay, here we go. So we are deaf, and we're in this party's going on for a lot of influential leaders right now. And we're talking with everybody around here. It's quite a large room. There's also a lot of things like reading books. This isn't actually a book, but it's stuff to read. If we get something, here we go. We can read this over here. As you see, there's a lot to read about. So if you really want to get into the lore behind this game, or really think about your decision, you can get into that. And there are a lot of options in this game, a lot of things you can go into areas where you shouldn't be going. You can convince people different opinions, and that's what the game's really about. It's about talking to these people, and even if you kill somebody, you still might be able to do some good, or good in your opinion anyway. So let's walk around. Who looks like a good chap to talk to? Who's this? Hello.
Hello.
Gary O'Neill, or Jerry O'Neill even. Hello there. My name is Jerry. I'm a student at the Rose Hill High, volunteering at the event tonight. Oh, what are you doing here? Just small stuff. Carry food, get people's coats, nothing major. What is this event for? And as you can see, there is a lot of dialogue. And the main conflict is the difference between the old ages and new ages. New ages are much more industrial. They want to abuse the people, I guess, in order to cause industry to grow. And the old ages are people who just want to have life simple as it is right now. And by talking to these people, you can learn a lot about the world around you. And as you can see, there is a lot of dialogue. None of it's voice acted, which is okay for the most part, because it'd be a lot of effort to voice act this game fully. Yeah? What do you study at school? What is your favorite subject? Why did you decide to volunteer tonight? And it's kind of hard to go into the details of dialogue options or the choices you can make, because it is major spoilers, really, because this is what the game is really about, just talking to these people and changing their opinion in one way or another, or just learning more about the world around you in order to make a more informed decision. Let's just skip through this quickly. As you see, one issue is you can't skip out of any of the dialogue options, which would be a little awkward in real life. But it should be maybe a fourth option here to say, oh, I gotta go, or something like that. But sometimes, if the character doesn't interest you at all, you might just want to leave. Right now he's talking about a leader of the old ages, I'm pretty sure. And he's looking up to him. I've played this game before, obviously. Let's just get through this. And you can disagree or agree with his opinions, and that really will sway the later options. Now, I think the characters are well designed for the most part. There are these small nuances, I guess you could say, which helps you really separate each character individually. And it really shows you what they truly are under their facade, because everybody is pretty much putting up a facade at this event. because there are people from both sides. Some are a bit more aggressive, but most of them are keeping up a facade. And you can play this game for hours, or you can play it for a minute. The choice is up to you, really. And this choice is probably, as I said, the main issue of this game. Because right now, if you're lazy like myself as I'm doing this, as I'm talking to you and trying to play, asking for all that dialogue, I have no idea what this guy's about. Gary O'Neill. And that's really the only flaw in the game, but that's more a flaw if you're a gamer who's not that interested in this style of game to start with. If you're into it, you're gonna love loving shit out of it. Let's see where we can go. We can go. Is this the kitchen? We're in the kitchen right now. There's a coat, it seems. Look through the pockets. Women, know your place. It's not in our factories. Wow. Okay then. Very yeah, won't go any further on that. Hello, who's this over here? Lots of silence with like more information you can pick up on and whatnot. And the actual ending of the game can change vastly depending on who you talk to and how you change your decisions. So let's say we talk to this guy, and let's say we're like, oh yeah, we love New Ages, and then his opinion might change something else later on, or what have we've talked to him about. It's kind of hard to explain without spoiling everything in the game, so I apologize in that sense. One issue, though, with this dynamic system is a lot of the choices seem to just be very there's only two choices between each character. So you make, say, let's say this guy for example. Let's say you can make him agree with the New Ages or against the New Ages. It's just like that, really. It's not like there's nothing else besides those options, really, for the most part. But you can cause someone to be less, maybe be more political or be less violent in their acts, which can cause, you know, less deaths and whatnot later on. And so let's get to actually how you win the game. So here's our notebook. There's a lot of stuff in here, actually. As you talk to everybody, you get lots of stuff in here. See, we get information because we talk to Jerry O'Neill even, a lot. We got nothing from friends because we barely talk to him. And how the win, I guess you could say, win the game is you press tab, and you pick someone to kill. Who are we going to kill? This lovely, oh, this is the ginger over here. That doesn't look too kind. He looks like he's going to build something, but we're not in place to build. But let's talk to this lady over here. Ophelia Thatcher. Why not? You're going down, bitch. Okay, she's dead. And that is how you win the game, I guess you could say. You've made your decision. And now you get this little, like, newspaper reel about what's going on. And this will actually change dynamically based on what you did beforehand, who you killed, who you talked to, if you change their decisions, or change their outlook on New Ages and Old Ages. There we go. There's some violence. And this is the too little didn't read version of that whole newspaper over there. And here we go. This is like the afterlife with the character, which is a little like, I guess, self-reflection of what you've done. You are dead. I'm sorry, you are dead, or you'll find us soon enough. I pressed 3, by the way. Oh, why? Powers that be demanded. I claim someone tonight. Somebody had to die tonight. I am the Reaper and I chose you. Or I am the Reaper, so I chose you. Definitely. Why'd you choose me? And a lot of this doesn't really change the outlook of the game. There is an option, actually, I lie. There is a stat at the end, which will tell you about stuff you do here, but it doesn't really matter what you pick. And that is the game in a nutshell. As you see, I spent like 10 minutes going through. I didn't read any of it. But you could spend hours. You could probably spend a good hour at least through one playthrough reading everything in the game. And then thinking for another hour who to kill. So, Flurry won't help you now. That is correct. Bye. And there we go. Status closed. Results pending review. Because they don't go up straight away on the website. And you check online the stats, which you can't do right now because the video would kill itself. On the technical side of things, the game looks pretty nice for the most part. Even if it's at 720p, the characters are pretty unique, so they stand out. The art style's not that bad. It runs at over 120 FPS, which is always great to see. And the audio, for the most part, is ambient music or noise, even, as you can hear the clock ringing right now. So, different players are going to experience this game differently. And that's not because of the game forcing you to do that though, it's because of how you play the game, your little play style in a way when you approach a game like this. And that can be interesting to some people, but some people will just find this game as like, oh, someone who is a bit ADD, be like, oh look, I gotta kill somebody, okay, let's go kill somebody. I see somebody to kill, over there. Bam, they're dead. So, if you play, depending on how you play the game, you get totally different options. Options? Or endings even. So yeah, it's not bad though. For $7, it's a very intriguing idea for a game, and it's a lot different to what you normally play. And we're back here with Franz Cole. So if you want to check this game out, guys, it's on Steam for $7. There's also a free version on their website, which I'll try to put a link down below also. You may as well check it out. It's a very interesting idea for a game, and it's intriguing. I said that intriguing, interesting, they're the same bloody thing, but that is what the game has it going for. It's very different to a lot of other games around, and it's really good if you're a critical thinker when you approach video games. If you like this review, first impression, subscribe to the channel. I do these pretty much every day. My name's been Brbteabreak. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.